Hello everyone. So today I am going to be reading some statistic reviews made by kids. So it's going to be a bit of a training time. I've already done most of my races, but anyway. So the first review is age 7 plus. Best online game for kids 7 and up. I've been playing SSO for 3 years now, and I can say that it is the best online game on the internet. Star Stable is kid-friendly, has a wonderful 3D graphic world, intriguing funny quests, the ability to buy, own, and train your own horses, and of course, the ability to chat and meet new friends. My little brother, who is 8 years old, plays as well, and he loves it just as much. It's easy to play, the community has a good vibe. The only problem is that there are bullies and rude people in this game. However, this can be easily avoided by watching your kids while they play. If your kids are younger, don't let them focus on chat all the time. Focus more on the game. If they're older, leave them free to chat and play the game. Ooh, I totally agree with that. Okay, let's go to Steve's. Okay, so the next one is... Oh, this is a big long paragraph. Yeah, I'm not going to read that. I'm just going to read this next one. Okay. Star Stable is a great game for horse lovers and anyone else who wishes to play. The game is so fun and has a lot to do with role-playing, questing, training, and many more. The game does have a monthly subscription that some people think is too expensive. That's for you to decide, however, I think it's reasonably priced. The game updates every Wednesday, but that's for every Wednesday with new and exciting features. I recommend you to play this game if you are a big fan of horses. Well, I mean, I am, so perfect. The next one. Okay, let me just find another shorter one. My gosh, okay, there's so many. Okay. So this next one is aged 8 plus. Can't get a horse. So I have enough star points for every horse, and when I try to get one, I'll pick out a name, click next, and the screen says connection error and kicks me out. Other than that, Star Stable is the best horse game ever, so please fix fast, Star Stable crew. Right. Oh god, that was quite long. Okay. Let's do this next one. Age 9 plus, great for kids. I personally believe this game is a place where children can express themselves and have fun. Although there are some scary things, I feel as though this would be a great place for kids. Yes, you have to pay for Star Quiz and Star Rider, but they use a lot of money to come out with these new updates. A lot of people say customer service is rude, takes too long, etc. But I have contacted them numerous times and they responded right away. So overall this game is very good for kids. Well, that's pretty good actually. I want to find another short one. There's some pretty angry kids. Oof. Okay, let me just go back to that checkpoint. Oh, this one's a bit longer. Okay, I'll just read it anyway. Right. Age 10 plus, honestly one of the best horse games out. Sure, you have to pay, but if you actually read and not be ignorant, it clearly says free up to level 5. You could make clubs or join clubs and make wonderful friends. It's an online game, so of course you should expect rude people or bullies, etc. If you don't want to pay for things, then do make your if you don't want to pay for things, then do make yourself or your child an account. Direction-wise in game, it's actually quite simple. Just look at your map and you'll figure it out. Star Stable is only 8ish years old, so it's a fairly new game. With new games, there are of course flaws, and almost every month they fix bugs and other issues. And Star Stable teaches children about saving up their money and not wasting it unless you buy it for them for reasons. And honestly, I don't even understand some of these reviews. Most of these problems are quick, simple, and easy to fix. And that's all I'm going to say. Yeah, so that was pretty good. Okay, that's another old. Okay. The next one. Oh, not the shop. Okay. Overall, a good game, age 5+. Overall, this is a very good game. For some reviews I was reading, it was from when the game first started. Now in 2019, the game has come so far. The one thing I disagree with a little bit is the pricing. As a kid, I've noticed I've spent a little bit more money than I should on a game. Now that I'm older, I've started to make my own money, so it is my own money going into the game. Parents, if you're reading this, it's a good game. Right, that's pretty good. That's the next one. Okay, that's a bit longer. Okay. Age 7+. I've been playing this game for about 3 years and do not regret one single second. The story is captivating and magical. The quests are pure fun, and it is also great fun to just explore the island of Jorvik. There is a wide community of all ages and kids. The age ranges from 7 to over 20, and I have made so many friends through this game. Some of them I have even met in real life. This game is truly amazing, and I would recommend it to everyone, not only your kids. Okay. Age 5+. I love this game. Listen up, don't listen to all the bad reviews, they are wrong. The game can be a little pricey, but there's nothing bad about it. There's very cool horses that you can buy. My personal favourite is the Marwari. Cool quests too, awesome new areas, Golden Hills, Valley, Wildwoods, Epona, etc. And some very good graphics and races. I literally love this game. Highly recommended it to anyone who loves horses and video games. I'm really addicted to the game, and I convinced my mum to let me get Lifetime. I started out from level 5 from when I first joined, and now I'm at level 13. Well, I hope all goes well, and I hope that you get leveled up, because this review was only made a couple of days ago. I really hope you level up well. Alright. I don't want big, long articles. Oh my god, someone wrote a huge long article. Page 2. Okay. Oh god, this is a bad review. Okay. Age 10+. I hate this app. This app is bad for young children. It promotes depression and cyberbullying. First of all, that is not true. My child came crying to me after playing this game. This person says that they're 15 years old. How can they have a child that came running to them? That she was being abused by her father. The father is an alcoholic, and he only became this way after playing the game. Do not download it. Well, first of all, people shouldn't be getting drunk and going crazy over a game. That's just kinda weird. Okay. Age 9+. Okay, I'm not doing these lists, I don't like them. Age 9+. Really excellent in-depth game with gorgeous graphics interesting storylines and so much to do. You do need Star Rider for the full experience, but can still enjoy without. And the investment of a one-time payment for the lifetime is 100% worth the money, especially in comparison with the other games that require multiple payments for the full experience. Sims 4 Pack, for example. I am a long-time fan of this game and would 100% recommend it to children aged 9 and up, but with adult supervision when it comes to being safe in the online chat until they are responsible. Okay, so that's a pretty good review. Age 8 plus, amazing. So this was 3 stars. Not the best, but alright. Okay. Age 6 plus. It is a mystical land of Jorvik. Okay, I don't like this. I keep crashing. Mystical land of Jorvik. Ride on horseback. I understand SSO can't do anything about this, but players constantly saying global Rome roleplay. Rome means romance. So I get annoyed, but the other side of Jorvik people are kind and good, so would download, even though downloading isn't fast. People find ways around the chat to swear sometimes. I haven't seen any swearing. I mean, the chat's been updated a lot. Okay, age 11 plus. 5 stars. It's so cool. I like the game, but I have small star coins. Well, I guess that's kind of your own fault. If you have small star coins, then obviously you just don't save. And I mean, you don't have to buy star coins to have lots of star coins. You can just save. Okay, let's find another. Okay, age 8 plus. Too pricey, but good for what it is. I've had this game for 7+ years. It's still enjoyable, but honestly, I think it's too pricey. And they're too busy making horses instead of updating the game. Well, their team of people actually have different parts. So they have like people for the quest, people for the horses, people for the graphics and stuff. It has tons of glitches, and the horses that come out with feel rushed. If prices were cheaper, it would get a higher rating. However, all the players are getting by the chat filters and saying swear words, so be careful, LOL. I haven't seen any swearing or anything. I mean, the chat's pretty good. Okay, I need to find another one. Okay. Age 6 plus. Through my personal experience with this game, I have thoroughly enjoyed playing Star Stable. The graphics are amazing, and I love the way you can interact with your horses and other players. However, while I could just say that Star Stable is 100% perfect, there are still a few minor issues. This game is clearly aimed and very attractive for young people. This can be an issue when it comes to paying for Star Rider and or Starcraft. Of course, most kids just don't have 53 euros lying around for lifetime membership. So this can be very frustrating when a younger child wants lifetime Star Rider but don't have the money. Secondly, there are a few in-game problems that I wish the Star Stable team would do something about. Like bugs, glitches, cheats, and hacks. On other servers I've been on, there has rarely been drama, but of course I can't speak for all the servers. All in all, I think Star Stable is an amazing game, but there's still a bit of room for improvement. I mean, everything always has some room for improvement. This training time's actually going pretty well, I think. Oh my god, my horse is nearly level 14. Right. Age 12 plus. This review's quite bad. I've been playing this game for years now. It just keeps getting worse and worse. They can't even fix their own game. They update things but they honestly get worse. They also don't listen to the community. You have to spend way too much money just to play it and have a good day. And remember, don't play this game. Uh, that's kind of harsh. I mean, it's not that bad. Okay. Age 11 plus, awful game. This game is really awful. They update it every Wednesday, but not for necessarily things that SSO actually needs to fix. There are so many flaws about the game and so many disrespectful people that it is a bad community and just overall an awful game. Definitely do not recommend playing this game or putting your money into it. I have screenshots of a game master saying they will never add boy characters. And there isn't even dark skin tones as a choice when creating your character. I hope you all have a wonderful day and choose not to ever play this game. That's another harsh one. Age 14 plus. This game is such a good game. I know that it's a game, so yeah, the game is kind of fun, but I guess it gets boring sometimes. You have to pay a lot of stuff if you want to have fun. I guess. Okay. It's a beautiful game with a few issues, aged 9 plus. First of all, I love Star Stable. It's a beautiful game. Storyline, quests, courses, areas, everything is stunning. The game updates every Wednesday and customer support is amazing. There is only one catch to this game, and that's Star Rider. Basically, Star Rider is a subscription, I think it's supposed to be, needed to progress through the game to get past a certain level. Star Rider also comes with Star Coins, which is the currency to buy horses. Many free games have a subscription, but I've never played a game where you feel like you need to get a subscription this badly. Also, it's expensive, like around $70 to buy the lifetime subscription. It's so sad because this is an amazing game. I mean, they have to make money somehow, don't they? I mean, if they don't make money, then we don't get this amazing game. So, I mean, they kind of have to put it at a good price because we're going to be paying for a lot of money to get things. Anyway, let's do a couple more. Age 10 plus, a great game. Star Stable is a game for everyone, not only for people interested in horses. I've been playing for 6 years now and I never get bored of replaying it all over again. It contains a beautiful and fascinating storyline filled with various adventures I'd love to experience all over again. Although it can be scary sometimes, especially when Dark Core comes around, it doesn't show physical violence. Sadly, you have to pay for almost everything in the game, such as the game currency. You can buy horses with the membership, which unlocks each part of your book. There's also a lack of storyline quests lately. I'm writing this in January 2021. Either way, I recommend it. Well, that's nice. Right. Next one. Oh, okay. Age 8 plus. This one got 5 stars. Fun, exciting, and a good game for kids. Someone seriously needs to update the photos on the website. This game has grown so much since then. I've always wanted a good, safe horse game. Oh, I'm going to fail, aren't I? I don't fail. Okay. A good, safe horse game. Like SSO. The chat filters are great and there are always new adventures for your character to go on. Of course there could be improvements, but nothing is perfect. It's the #1 horse game in the world. I told my friends about this game before they even cared for horses. I loved it and still play it to this day. I think we can all agree that it's a little pricey without Star Rider. The storyline is amazing and I recommend this game to anyone. The horse breeds are so realistic and detailed. I think Star Rider is worth it because of the huge map, areas are still being released, the weekly updates, and millions of objects, clothes, tack, horses, character features, and quests. Star Stable is by far the best game out there. Well, I totally agree because, if it wasn't fun and stuff, I guess I wouldn't be playing it, so I agree with that. Okay. Age 8 plus. I was playing Star Stable as usual, and someone walked up to me and said, "Hi. I want." I can't tell what that says. I'm just gonna skip that one. That's confusing me. I'm just gonna skip that one. Okay. Age 10 plus. Great horse game. Few issues. Please read. Star Stable is an amazing horse game that I have loved playing since I was 9. You get to ride your own horse, care for it, and you get to hang out and make new friends. The only two things Star Stable are not good, for what I'm guessing, are that you have to pay $30 for 1,000 star coins. Star coins are purple tokens that you buy so that you can buy different horses. The normal price for a horse in the game is about 900 star coins, which would only leave you a bit left over. The other thing is that there are people who can be mean and rude in the game. Star Stable has a chat filter which prevents you from saying harmful words, but you still have to be careful when playing this game. I hope this helps. Okay. Things are just going a bit weird. I really want to get this horse to level 14. Once this horse gets to level 14, I'm just going to stop this video, honestly. Oh my goodness, there's so many reviews. I think there's 107. It's insane. Okay, that's a big, huge paragraph. Oh yeah, this one's nicer. Another age 8 plus. Star Stable is a fun game for kids to play if they're a big fan of horses. It allows them to know what owning a real horse is like with loads of quests to do. Star Stable is free to play up to level 5. After that, you have to pay for a membership, and with a membership, it promises to give you weekly updates, which I think is great since it won't get boring because every Wednesday there is an update for you to check out. Although the updates can be boring sometimes. Well, yeah, they can be, but they can't always do big updates because, just having 1 week to get a big update, that's just not really logical or even possible. I basically just, what the heck have I just done? I just want to open the chat. One of my friends is talking to me. Okay, who is it? Lucy. Okay. Hi. Okay, yeah, let's continue with this. Okay, another age 8 plus. I love this game. It is a 5-star game with many quests, friends, and above all, horses. Of why it has such a bad rating is because of parents upset that it costs too much. This is not really true in most cases, but some people do not have self-control about spending real money. This game costs a little bit of money, only $9 a month, You can as well buy star coins, which allow you to buy horses and most stuff. That you get 100 star coins per month. You get shillings from doing quests, which allow you to buy everything but horses. Please note this is a great game and is underrated, as long as long as you have self-control. This game will not cost much. Thank you for reading. Well, you actually get 100 star coins every week. It's not just every month. But overall, this is pretty good. Okay, that was done at the end of last year. Let's just skip straight to page 4. Want something new? Oh no, it's 407. That's a lot. I'm not reading them all. I'm just getting this horse to level 14 and then that'll be it. Right. Age 12 plus. This one got 5 stars. I love this game. To all those haters to Star Stable out there, if you get addicted or hacked by giving out your password, it's not the game's fault, it's your own fault for not understanding that if you like something a lot, you get excited, and if you give out your password to anyone, you will likely get hacked. I've been playing Star Stable for a short time and I got lifetime today, and I love it. I did not face any problems with the payment. So I am very happy. So before you put a bad review on something, make sure that it is not just because of your mistakes or liking, because I am also a little obsessed with this game. So I know it's just because I've been saving for it for a long time. Goodbye, Star Fan. Okay, well that one was actually really quite helpful. I mean, it's not putting the game down, it's actually really good. I love this game as well. Okay. Oh, this is a big, long, massive paragraph. I'm not reading paragraphs, I mean. Age 11 plus 5 stars. This game is amazing. Okay. I know this game's amazing. I mean, if you're going to put a review, it might as well be a good review. Okay. Age 10 plus 1 star. That's sad, but anyway. This game is good and all, but it's not actually free. There is one thing called Star Rider, which costs over $60 to be a permanent Star Rider. And if you want to spend less money, you can buy it once in a few or 1 month. So it's a money grab. After you get it for free and enjoy some time on it, it ends on the point where you have nothing to do except for wait for Star Rider promo codes, which usually gives a 7-day trial. Without Star Rider, you can't have main game coins, which are also called Star Coins. Without that, you can't buy new horses. Most of the stuff and clothes are without Star Riders. You can't enter most of the races, and the only time you can do more quests is at game updates and events. So if you don't want to spend a lot of money, just leave the game from the starter quest end point. I do not recommend downloading this game. That's kind of rude. I mean, like, honestly, that is, like, so sad. Okay. Next one. Age 10 plus, also 5 stars. I've been playing for a year now, and wow, the game is so good. I can't the story, and I have two RP that the game can be beta. Yeah, this was apparently a 13-year-old. Maybe it was, but obviously the English isn't very good. Age 8, this game is good for horse lovers. This game is great for lots of people. Damn it, I just lost the race. Okay. 7 plus, this also has a lot of harsh reviews. I don't think most of them are correct. Okay, so there are some bugs and glitches, but there are in every game. The animations are great, the quests are good, the horses are beautiful. You do not need to buy star points. I don't. SSO is working hard to update this game every week. Just don't give anyone your password or login info. Be careful in the chat, don't forget to study and work hard at school. Don't steal credit cards, and just be safe in the internet. The only reason I gave 4 out of 5 stars is because it takes forever to get enough star points for horses and the game is very expensive. Well, it's a little bit expensive, it's not too bad though. Okay. Oh, this is a big, huge, long thing to read. I'm not even going to try and read that. Okay, age 7 plus. Logic, and money. I don't get that, but okay. It's a pretty good game, but if you day play after one day, maybe just me. I haven't played in a while because of homework, and my brother uses it to find a job and have not used it in a weekend. I tried everything Star Stable said to do, but it won't work. Even but no, also it's very expensive. I even made a new account. But it's also very expensive and something reasonably priced, but other than all this, it is an okay game. I mean, that's kinda nice, I guess. I mean, I would have just given it straight up 100 million out of 5 stars, but okay. Aged 8 plus. I think Star Stable is a really good game, and I don't understand why people think it's only for 18 plus. Agreed. Okay, my horse is gonna be leveling up after this race. Age 13 plus. I play it, but it needs a big update. I was on call with my friend. I hardly say anything, but I got a 5-day chat ban for saying hi lol, not SSO, and prove. Okay. Age 8 plus. Okay, I think it's great to play and very fun, but after only a few days of playing, I realized how bad it was. Graphics are bad, it's a page when the chat filter isn't even a filter, it just censors random words. Other than that, it's okay. Excuse me, it doesn't just filter random words. Okay. Oh, Annie logged on. I love everything about Star Stable. You can chat to other people, complete quests to level up, train and care for your horse, and explore such beautiful places. The graphics and horses are amazing. I bet it took the SSO team years to put so much detail and effort into the game. My only annoyance is how expensive Star Ride is. You basically can't do anything in the game without paying. Sorry. Well, that's not bad. That's actually pretty good. So yes, I am pretty happy. Okay, but anyway, my horse is level 14, so I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, smash that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye!